Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the circus that is the Forgotten Horror Channel. And again, as you might have noticed, I got a handsome son of a bitch with me today. Um, you know him as Rock God 2004. I know him as Nigel. And thanks again, Nigel, for joining me on this special occasion.
Oh, thank you very much for having me back, mate. Last time I was on, I absolutely loved it, so I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, we are doing all the Friday the 13th with Carlos in succession.
Yeah.
We're going to be part 3 soon. But I wanted to kidnap you and steal you away from the mundane and bring you into our world of video nasties. I wanted to.
Fuck yes.
I wanted to bring you in because there's not many people I can do this with. You know, I'm limited to people that really understand it because either they're not old enough or they didn't live it and they weren't around at the time and they never had the same experiences that you did, like me. You know what I mean? Because we're horror fans. Let's get it out there. We're metalheads. We're horror fans. We like the same shit, and we like these same movies, and we have the same sort of memories, just different parts of the country. But we were in the grip of fear when the Video Nasty Act came out. But before the act came out, Nigel, it was a gold mine for these video nasties that was soon to be banned. And this one is the Bogeyman, 1980. Now, this one is one of my personal favorites. I don't know what it was, but from the moment my sister and her boyfriends and her friends put this on the Saturday night, I was mesmerized by it. Yes, I'd seen Halloween. Halloween 2 hadn't come out yet.
No.
So this thing come out, and here we are. I mean, this thing come out. I mean, look at the cover.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful.
I mean, come on, people. I mean, it is just, if that cover doesn't sell a film to a horror fan, what does? What does? Now, even I saw that in the video shop, and I thought, oh God, scary shit right there. I thought, oh, what is this? And then again, my sister and her friends and that, they brought it down. And the moment it comes on, the music score hit me, Nige.
Yeah. It's got a fantastic score.
That synthesizer score.
Yeah.
And people were saying, oh, it's John Carpenter ripoff. No. It inspired The Burning. It inspired Rick Wakeman to do the Burning tunes, because the Burning hadn't been made yet. This was 1980.
Yeah, exactly.
And from the get-go, I was mesmerized, mate, with this one. What's your memories of this one, mate?
My very early memories of it is when I seen it in the video shop, and at the time, I mean, I must have only been about 13-ish. Yeah. When I seen it, I was like, Jesus Christ, it terrified me, just the cover. But it just mesmerized me, that front cover. And then when I looked at the back, where you get all the photographs, and you know, there's the blue square in the middle with the Bogeyman in red. There's something about those two colours together. I was like, oh, them colours are beautiful.
Makes your eyes go funny.
And then, then when it got banned, there was somebody on the car boot sale started selling bloody bootlegs. So I bought it. And that was when I first seen it. And like yourself, Davey, I was absolutely mesmerised. I was just like, this is so much better than I expected. It was just a really, really fucking great slasher film. I know it's got little elements of like sort of the supernatural to it as well, but it's just different. I've loved it from the first time I've seen it.
See, later years, I've noticed a lot of critics are comparing it to Halloween. It's a Halloween ripoff, it is, but it's not.
Nah.
It's got the child holding the knife going down the corridor at the beginning. But what got me, Nigel, was the boyfriend. What a scary dude. Now, the kids are peering through the window at the
pair of tights.
Put the stockings on it, because you don't see his face. You just see a blonde, nondescript guy in a white vest and jeans sat there.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, come here. And she takes one of her stockings off and she puts it over his head. And he's just face. And I thought,
it's awful.
Oh, no, he wasn't deformed. He wasn't supernatural. He wasn't anything. He was just a man with a stocking over his head. and it put the willies up me straight away. And I was sat there in the mixed door. I was like this, looking back of, oh God.
But doesn't
And
he
then
go in the kids' room? Like, he goes right close and puts his face right in theirs.
Mate, I'm telling you, the mother sees them. The mother sees the two children looking. What did I tell you not to spy us? And the way he looks, and he moves. And next thing, slowly he just gets up. And I thought, oh shit. And next thing, you see the mother stood in the doorway, and he's tying the kid with ropes to the bed.
Yeah.
And he's gagged him. And the kids must be about 7 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's tying him, and he's got his knee on him, and he's still got the stocking on his head. And all you can see is that face.
It's fucking horrible.
That was PTSD right there. You know what I mean?
And then his little sister plays the hero, doesn't she?
She goes that she knows that's wrong. God love her.
Yeah.
She's about maybe four,
And
maybe
she's
5.
tiny. She's a little tot.
And she goes into the kitchen and she gets the big butcher knife from the turkey dinner or whatever. And she walks down the corridor and she goes in and she slashes the ropes, you know what I mean, and sets him free. Next thing you see the hand. That's the only thing that's similar to it, to Halloween, is the hand, which was the cover. And he goes down and then it cuts to them two in the bedroom and he's still got the stocking on his head. And she said, oh, take that thing off, take that thing off. And then you get the clever bit where the camera pans and you see in the mirror. You see it in the mirror, the kid coming behind him.
Boy, you don't have to let him have it.
Oh my God. And she's going, Willie, Willie, Willie. So the blood. And I mean, you can tell it was like probably a pillowcase filled with blood. Real nasty, though, wasn't it? It was real nasty.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Seeing this, you're not seeing this as first person. You're seeing it in the mirror.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved, because it's the mirror that tells all the story, mate. What did you
think? And I'm sure you get a little bit of blood splatter on his face, I think, as well, as he's doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think the little girl sees it, doesn't she? She's watching.
Yes, because that traumatized her, isn't it? But she's watching through the mirror. She isn't watching it. She isn't watching it there. She's watching it through the damn mirror, and that plays the part through the whole plot. Is that mirror?
Then it jumps forward to when they're both grown up.
20 years later.
And he just doesn't speak, does he?
No, Willie's a mute, isn't he? And he's a weird acting dude, though, mate. He is.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very weird acting dude. He's not.
You got to think that after what he's seen, I'm not fucking surprised.
Yeah, he doesn't speak, but it's the way he was quite scary.
Yeah, he's just weird.
Pretty scary dude in his own right, isn't he? But the way the little kid loves him, and you know the son. She's got a son now, and she's got her husband, and they're living with their aunt and uncle in something like the Amityville house.
Now, I'm going to say, I was reminds of the Amityville or that.
Yeah,
just going to say that
right there with the windows and everything.
Yeah,
and they set up a nice little thing, but she's troubled by this past. She's troubled by it. It's in the back of her mind. It's like PTSD. Yeah. It's troubled, isn't it, Nigel? So. Then
she's always looking as well, like, are you all right? I always think she's worried in case he's going to do something after what he did when he was a kid.
Absolutely.
You can see she's always like a little bit on edge with him.
Yeah, because he and even the husband said, but your brother killed him, and you could see that cold chill run down her. You know what I mean? Because Willie's not really there, is he? He's just a shell, just doing things.
I didn't find out till years later as well that she's actually the director's missus.
I didn't even know that. There we go.
That main actress, she's Uli Lamel, or something they call it.
Uli Lamel.
That's his wife.
Susanna Love. Well,
that's it.
The guy who played Willie, his surname, I forgot his real name, but his surname is Love as well. I thought, are they related?
Do you know what? I wonder. They might be brother and sister, them in real life.
Maybe, because the director's worked with her a few times, and I think he's worked with him a few times as well. So they kept things quite close. So yeah. What did you think about that scene where they stabbed him, Nigel? Ooh.
When I first seen it, I was like, "Fuck it!" It shocked me because I was only just like getting into horror, and I was like, Jesus Christ, and it stuck in my head thinking, that's a fucking kid doing that. And I found it like pretty disturbing at the time.
And that's what sets this apart. They used children, and the child was doing the killing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, when you look back now, we're in our 50s now, looking back at this thing, you go, that couldn't be done today. You know what I mean? It was like so powerful. Well, this was one of my first video nasties, Nigel. So I hadn't seen all the Friday the 13th hadn't come out. You hadn't seen any of the Halloweens
No.
apart from the first one. There was not, I think I'd seen Dawn of the Dead maybe. And this was one of the very first. This was one of the very first this type of film. And I was mesmerized by it because it was just so different. And then they end up going back to the house. They go to see John Carradine, the therapist.
Oh, God, I forgot about him being in it. Yeah,
and he puts her on. He puts her under the trance, doesn't he? And
that's right. Yeah,
and he says, "I want you to tell me more about that night." I mean, that guy's he's always been old, hasn't he? I mean, this was 19, he's always been old.
I think he was born looking like that.
That's the key. That's the key to being young when you're older. Never look young to begin with.
Yeah.
He was born.
I know there's not looking young, but that's taking the piss of it, isn't it? Looking like him when you were a kid.
He's like Mick Jagger. Fucking hell.
But without the lips.
So he puts her under the hypnotist, doesn't he? A very dangerous practice, as we find out, because it unleashes that moment where she remembers what happened, but then the voice comes out. That's
right, yeah.
And I was like, and that shit me up. I thought, oh my God, that's him. That's the guy's voice. That's him. So then he brings her back, he leaves her on couch. She's just had that episode, and then he leaves her sitting there like that, waking. She's like this. And he sat there.
Right, well, leave you there. I'm just going for a wank.
Yeah. You just get yourself off there. And he's talking to the husband. He goes, he said, well, what we need to do is you need to go back to the house and remember how it is today, not how it was then. And then the husband said, what was that voice? He said, it was just part of the thing. And I was like, that's definitely not part of the thing. No. That was clearly not her voice. And clearly, I'm going to kill you. That's warning signs right there. So anyway, they get a letter off the mum, don't they? The mum sends them a letter, and she's been in it. I don't know where she's been, but she's alcoholic. But she said she's in hospital and she's dying apparently, and she wants to see him one last time. And Willie burns the letter, doesn't he?
He doesn't want to go, does he? That's right.
And she said, "No, I don't want to. We don't want anything to do with her because of what she did to us in our childhood."
Rightly so as well.
Yeah, because she. And then so they go to the house, don't they? And it's all done up, and there's a couple of young girls and a young little brother in there.
He's a pain in the fucking ass, him.
Nah, we all right. We are going to die with him. Jason!
I was going to say, his death is one of the funniest I've ever seen.
He did the Jamie. Bogeyman!
Bogeyman! Yeah. Oh, I'm pissing myself at that.
There was a round of applause in our house when that kid got it. Everyone was like cheering. Well done, Bogeyman. Got rid of him. So they go. So they go into the house, and like you say, the house is being for sale. So they think it's the real estate people have sent this couple around. They go walking round, and she goes straight into the bedroom, and there's the mirror.
Yeah.
And she's walking out, and just before she shuts the door, she sees him in the reflection on the bed lying there with that stocking on his head lying there. And then the music kicks in. And she looks at the bed and it's empty. She looks in the mirror and he's there, and I was like, oh my God. And the music's amping up, and I was like, oh my God. And then he sort of sits up like Michael Myers-ish. But if you notice when he stands up and walks towards the camera, he's got his eyes closed.
Yes.
Which makes it even more scary.
Yeah, you think, how the fucking hell do you know where he's going as well? Yeah,
he takes a few steps towards the camera in the mirror, and you can see it in the mirror.
Eyes closed, yeah, that's right.
And she's freaking out because there's no one there, and she's like this, looking, and he's in the mirror. And next thing, she gets the chair, doesn't she?
She breaks the mirror.
And the face is right there. The face is right there in the mirror. It's breaking. You can see the face. And I was like shitting myself at that point. I thought, oh my God, then they all come running. What's happened? What's happened? He said, oh, he said, I'll pay for the damages. And she's like, he's here. He's here. I've seen him. I know you're thinking crazy, but I've seen him. He's here. He's in the mirror.
Yeah,
So
that's when the
anyway,
supernatural part starts.
and that's where the fun and game starts then, because
Yeah.
common sense, you wouldn't take that mirror with you.
No.
So he takes it with her, and all the pieces, apart from one little piece that he misses, in a brown paper bag, and he takes, and they drive away, and then you hear the heartbeat, boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop, and the piece of glass glows red, and then the murders start. Oh my God, Nigel, what was your reaction to these murders?
I was shocked because I know it's like I know it's supposed to be like the spirit of that bloke with the
Knocking on his head.
they've obviously released him now because he was in that mirror obviously,
He was.
but it's not like it's like ghostly killings. It's like he's making people do it, and the bit that got me the most was the scissors in the shower.
Yeah, that's the one.
When I saw that, I was like, "Oh my fucking God, that is brutal."
That was the worst thing I had seen at that point in a film.
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like that. Halloween hadn't got anything like that in.
No,
Dawn
it
of the Dead
doesn't.
had little bits in the bites and that, but nothing on this level. I must say, nothing on this level had that
No.
in, because you could see she was struggling, and you could just
And
hear
her hands are going like that, and then all of a sudden that's it.
And she's looking at it, and he rips her fucking shirt open, doesn't he? And he's like, and you see the neck, and you can see real scissors going on her neck.
Yeah.
Oh man. And then you just see him plunging into the neck, and she's looking round, and there's blood, and I was like, oh my God.
And then everybody just thinks she's committed suicide.
And he's like, and she's in the bath, just completely garroted, unbeknownst to the older sister, because then you get that horrific one. Then you get the comical death where the kid climbs up the vines,
Bogeyman!
And he's going to perv on his sister.
Yeah.
Basically, he's going to perv on his sister, and he jumps through the window. Jason! And in that moment, the fear turned to a bit of comedy, because it was such a comical death.
Yeah.
And I thought, he's pulling no punches this fella. Even the kid gets it, so he's gone. So he's crushed in the window. And
I think at that point, though, it needed that bit of humour.
It did.
Because at the time, that death was so shocking.
It was too much.
You needed something to sort of like just bring it up just a little bit.
The atmosphere in our house, Nigel, when that death happened, it was sickening. Everyone, even the boyfriends and the mates, were all like, "Oh, that's
shit,
that's graphic.
Yeah.
That was graphic. That was." And my sister said, "Oh, I can't continue watching this if this is what we're going to get. If this is what it's going to be." Because it just made it even more scary, because there was no gore films out at then times, was there, Nigel? There was nothing like that then. And I thought, oh my God. So then the older sister's putting washing away, and she goes into, she notices the glass in the bedroom on the floor. And
That's
she
right.
goes to pick it up, and you can feel the energy. It starts glowing, and her fingers start running with blood, and she's like this, struggling. And she's struggling to get into the bathroom. And then she sees her sister with a scissors in the neck, and the brother's neck crushed with the blood all running down.
Yeah.
And she's like horrified, but she's like trying to put it into the sink, and it's like stopping her. And she puts it in the sink, and her fingers are running with blood, and you can totally feel the evil there. And then the mirror starts going, because she's trying to run the water. And then the mirror,
there you go, right in the fucking eyeball. It doesn't cut her eye, it just goes there.
The mirror, bang, right in the head, kills her outright. I thought, oh my God. But that's just a quick cut death. Bang.
Oh, shit, I'm jumping ahead. Yeah, I'm thinking of the lap where it goes on her eye like that. It's glowing. I forgot about the other sister, yeah.
But the sister,
I'm jumping ahead there.
She puts that in the bathroom, and the mirror starts rattling because he's fighting her.
That's right, yeah.
And she's horrified because her brother and sister have been killed. And next thing, it's like an open mirror, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It doesn't have whack her in the face. Whack.
I forgot about that bit.
And that was even more. But it was such a quick cut. It jumps then to them driving home, going back home.
Yeah.
The pacing in this is pretty quick, though, Nigel. because we've had
Yes.
all that horror in the space of 15, 20 minutes. So we've
I was
seen
going
a
to
lot.
say, like, some of these video nasties, like, were really slow.
Oh, really dragged it out.
Especially like full cheese. The Beyond that is really slow.
Yeah.
But for a low budget slasher, this was actually, I thought anyway, like yourself, I thought it was quite quick paced.
And there was a lot happening.
There was loads going on.
Well, it was propelled by that soundtrack, Nigel. I know you're a massive
Amazing
fan like I am, but that soundtrack was driving it. And I was
Yeah.
like, wow, listen to this thing. And that was creeping us out even more because
Yeah.
it seemed to be years ahead of its time. It's like dark wave synthesizers.
Yes, it was.
It didn't sound late 70s, early 80s. It sounded like you could listen to that today and go, whoa,
Yeah.
that's some good vibes, that is.
When I first seen it on VHS, and then years later when I seen it on Blu-ray, I totally forgot about that score.
Yeah.
And then when I played it,
amplified it.
It absolutely blew me away. I was like, Jesus, this score was like pretty much way ahead of its time. Like,
and you can buy that on vinyl, mate. It's so expensive, but you can buy
I
it
know,
on vinyl.
what do you think I was looking for earlier on?
Oh
But I
my
haven't got that far yet. I did get the 88 Films Blu-ray.
That's the one, the red one. I've got that one.
Exactly the same cover as that, and I just used to sit and look. Then Vinegar Syndrome brought it out on 4K.
Yeah, I think one of the albums have got that cover. The vinyl's got that cover on as well. I think it's
and they've got it as the original American title, The Bogeyman. We had it as The Bogeyman.
Yeah, we're original here, mate, aren't we? We go for originality.
That's as close as you get to it. There's no blood, but there he is on the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was gutted that they didn't use the video nasty artwork on the reverse. They used that.
That's one of the DVD covers that I got. I bought a shady DVD. I'm not sure. I think it was from Germany, and it's that cover. And I thought it was getting ripped off because I thought there's been a few Bogeymans released. I don't know which one I'm going to get here. I think
the other side's exactly the same as the slip cover, which is that.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I've kept the Blu-ray, because it's got that artwork.
Absolutely. That Blu-ray is a great transfer, though, mate. It really does.
Yeah.
It cleans it up somewhat ruthless, and you can.
Although this is a little bit grainy, the colours in this.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at it and I thought it works better for the grain. It works better. It's a bit gritty, isn't it? It's like Chainsaw Massacre. It's got a good lot of grain in it. Yeah, it makes it more punchy, and it reminds me of that. I'm watching that again because this was dark and grainy. You know what I mean? So I thought, yeah, absolutely.
But who'd have thought that films like this would be getting 4K treatment like nowadays? It's mental.
My word. I thought I'd never see him again after the Nasty List, mate.
No, I know. And they look absolutely amazing. People say, like, oh, no, you have to watch them on VHS. Well, you don't.
No, you don't.
If you watch them on VHS, it makes them a little bit more sort of seedy and stuff. But
grimy.
If you want to watch it properly, watch that.
The VHS is pure nostalgia. You know what I mean? The VHS is what we knew as physical media. We were blown away. We could only rent these things. I was lucky enough to purchase them, but we could only rent these things. There was no sell through, none of that nonsense.
No, it was rental only.
And the power of Blu-ray, DVD, Blu-ray, now 4K is we get to see these things uncut with a pristine picture. Yeah. No rolling, no tracking problems, no. No
rewinding all the death scenes until the tape wears out.
That's it. There was no pause. There was no pause, snowy lines, or any of that shit. So that's the beauty. People could see these things uncut because we had to wait. We had to wait a long time for these things to be uncut, especially in the UK. So then the movie moves on. And I feel like we're plodding on to like the last act already. Yeah. The girl comes in for eggs. The sister's friend comes in and she sees Willie and she said, she was supposed to get me some eggs. You know what I mean? I can come by, Willie, and get me some eggs. So he starts putting the eggs in the basket for him.
Oh, she comes on to him, doesn't she?
And then she starts going, you know, I'll tell you a secret, Willie. And she's stroking him. And you can see, and what a good performance from him.
Yeah.
Because he is so scary and
he is.
He's so get away from me. And you could see him, his anxiety.
Yeah.
He's scratching the wood and he's just, you can see how uncomfortable the guy is.
Yeah, he's shitting himself, bless him.
Oh, and then he gets in a rage and he doesn't half grab her by the throat. And he lifts her up off the bloody floor.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? He lifts her up off the bloody floor.
Yeah.
He's like, and he's gone. And the only thing that stops him is he sees himself in that mirror because he's painting the mirrors black, isn't he? Because he knows.
That's right, yes.
And he sees himself strangling the girl in the mirror and he must remember that's wrong.
And he just drops her.
I'm not turning into this guy. And he stood there clenched with his fist. And she's like, you're crazy, get away from me. And he just...
That's right, yeah.
There's no remorse in him. He's just full of rage. And I thought, wow.
The thing is, she led him on like that, and the poor bugger was traumatized. It's not very often I can sympathize with somebody who's killed somebody, but I totally get the way he reacted because he was a kid.
He doesn't want physical touch, does he? Because he remembers.
No, when he was a little kid, he saw way far too much to what he should have done.
But when the scene was some of the scenes with John Carradine, it said. It was elaborated a little bit in a little scene, Nigel, where that lover tortured Willie more than what we saw. He was cruel to him more than a few times. He used to hit him as well, apparently. Now, I only picked up on that when I watched the 88 Films version the other night. I put it on again, and when she was talking to John Carradine in one of the scenes, she said, Willie, he did more to Willie than just that night. That's why he did what he did. Because he used to hit him. He used to tie him up regularly. He used to hit him as well. He was nasty to him, this lover.
They should have incorporated a bit more of that into it.
Because that's why he reacts like he did.
I wonder if he, interfered with him as well a bit.
Yeah. Because it was a seedy... There was something about that guy was wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying he killed the guy, but it would understand why Willie was so fucked up as well if he's done other stuff to him.
Yeah, well, you can read into that, Nigel, now, because when I read that, when I was listening, because I was doing something and I was listening to it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know it hurt Willie before, you know what I mean? It tortured Willie, it was mean to Willie before. So I thought, oh, okay. Now that opens it up for a bit more. And I wonder if they shot any extra scenes in a special edition. I wonder if Uli Lomi shot more.
I don't think there's anything in this.
No.
I've never seen any deleted scenes or anything.
Because it's a blink moment in the description when she's talking to John Carradine. He said, he left me alone, but it was always, he targeted Willie.
I mean, that's quite a short film, isn't it? Is it an hour and 20 or an hour and 30?
Yeah, just barely 80 minutes.
There's got to be some footage of something somewhere, surely.
Yeah, because I wanted to know. 84 minutes on this VHS, mate. Yeah,
this is 82.
84. Yeah, this will be the pre-cert one. It'll be probably uncut.
Well, this is from America. This will be uncut, but
it
could be like other little things or a trailer or something. I don't know.
Ratio as well, different ratios.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, so that was elaborated on. So now you can understand. So he's done that with the girl. Then the woman takes the little kid fishing, doesn't she? And the piece of glass is stuck to the bottom of his shoe.
That's right. Yeah,
and it shines over to for 2 lads and two girls.
In the car, but that is fucking excellent. That scene in that car where she starts kissing him, and what happens, and they come back and go, "Fucking hell, are they still at it? There, I'll leave them. They'll catch up." I'm thinking, are you fucking simple?
Well, before that, they're having this. Oh my god! If you watch it again recently, look how the blankets on the sand there, and the sea's coming in and almost in the blanket. They've got this barbecue, this burnt sausages going on, and they're burnt, and they're lying on this blanket. The sea's like a millimeter away from them. I was like, you just wouldn't do that. So this couple go into this wreck of a house there, and they start getting a bit frisky with each other.
Yeah.
And then you see
Filthy
the
beasts.
reflection. Yeah, she goes down on him basically, doesn't she? And she's like, yeah. You've forgotten that moment, haven't you?
I had, yeah. Did you
I only
I was like, oh, yeah.
that. I
must watch it again now.
And I was like, oh. And then you see the reflection on the wall where he stood. And next thing, boom.
Yeah.
Just a log of wood comes to the doorway. It freaks her out, and she goes, "Oh, my parents away, so we can go to the parents' house." So anyway, they go to the car then, but you can hear the bump and the breathing.
Yeah.
And the guy knows he can hear something, and he's walking around the car as if to say, "Who's here?" He can hear something, but he can't see anybody. But you can hear him breathing, and that music, and that was so scary back then.
Isn't this all coming from that thing that's stuck on the bottom of her foot?
Yeah. Yeah,
but they're right across the other side of the lake or something, aren't they?
Well, it's the sun reflecting.
The sun reflects it and bounces to them, yeah.
And that's it. So he's there then. He's there. And so he gets in that Mustang, and you just see the screwdriver lifting itself up.
Yeah.
And that was so terrifying. And next thing, boom, back of his head.
Right through the back and the mouth.
Through the mouth. And then his girlfriend comes across, like you said in the scene what you just described. You can see
she just leans in, doesn't she? And she just goes like that and sees it.
The scene is absolutely hilarious because it's like from a pervy point of view because
the
car doors open and all you see is her bending over.
Yeah.
And you just see her ass like bending over. And like the bogeyman, he shuts the door on her and she falls and she impales herself like the kissing. And oh God.
She turns up to him, sees him with the screwdriver, and she's like,
oh. And then
she just let the door bang, and there they are stuck. So them two other dozy bastards just think they're kissing. And they go, yeah, just leave them, they'll catch you up.
And they get off.
They don't even get up and check. They shout them, they don't answer. Anybody else would go, oh yeah, you ignoring me? I'm going to fucking get out and go up and down. Just fuck off and leave them.
And they did. They just got themselves out of there. I thought, lucky escape. Because back then, Nigel, we were on the couch saying, just go. Don't stick around. Just go. And they did, thankfully. They just buggered off. See you later, losers. And then just got off. Well, then it comes to like the final act, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's rebuilt the mirror. And there's one little piece missing. And
which is that thing that's on the bottom of her foot.
Yeah. Because of Willie's painted all the mirrors black and his behaviour is getting more and more worrying, the auntie and uncle ask the priest to come round. They need the priest to come round.
Yeah.
But before then, she gets back from the fishing trip, and then you hear bump, 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 and her shirt starts being ripped.
That's right. I forgot about that bit.
Banging on the door and he's ripping her shirt off her.
That's right.
The husband comes running out because she grabbed the little lad, and she goes running over and he goes, "What the hell happened?" And she goes, "He's here. I don't know how to explain it, but he's here." And he said, "I'm sorry, I didn't believe you." He said, "I believe you now," because he tried to put the bit back in the thing, and it was like
that's right.
The same to him. And then they call the father
round. All the lights change. Like you get like a really bright light, like different colour
on it, and it's just it's like a psychedelic thing.
And that's when you see him get the cross, and that's when you see the scene that's on the front cover.
That's it. The father notices, and she's just like, it's just a scene, isn't it? It's just a scene.
Comes the cross, and then like this blood just starts to trickle. And on that thing on the front of the original cover, the one you got, it looks eerie as fuck. That because you haven't got a clue what's going on there. Looking at that, you think, "What's going on there?"
Well, like you said earlier, the shard of the glass went in her eye.
Yeah.
When she turns round, go away, because he possesses her then. and the
Yeah.
priest is trying to get the glass. He's got the cross, and he's trying to get the glass out of it. And I didn't realise, but there's knives a bit like Carrie being thrown into his back. Did you notice that? He's walking. That's why there's all sorts of blood, Nigel.
I wonder where the blood was. Do you know, I've never noticed that.
You look next time, he's got knives and he's got forks and he's got everything being plunged into his back as he's trying to get towards it. He's got the cross and you can see him and he's trying to get that outside. But in the meantime, he's got knives plunging into him. Invisible, they're just stabbing him. So
Wow.
He's bleeding everywhere. And he gets.
I'm long overdue of watching this now. Definitely.
He gets the thing out of her eye and he takes it to the sink, and then it goes up.
That's right. Yeah.
In a ball of flames.
Yeah.
And she starts screaming, and Willie speaks for the first time. He shouts Lacey. He shouts his sister, and then him and the husband put a blanket over the mirror because he's back in the mirror. And Willie says to the husband, "The well." So they run out. And they put the mirror down the well, don't they? It goes up in a ball of flames, and you hear him screaming.
Yeah.
Jesus, Nigel.
And then you think, oh, happy ending.
I mean, that was like an anxiety.
People forgot about that last little bit, didn't they?
Yeah. But that moment, what an anxiety 15 minutes that was to a film, mate. What was you like when you were watching that?
I think the effects were fantastic for its age as well. I thought they were amazing.
Yeah.
Low budget as well.
350,000, and it took 25 million in 1980 when released.
Wow. And it was just a little independent thing, no big studio or anything.
Nothing.
I want to have a look at this now. I want to show you.
The critics were panning it when it came out, but there was a couple of good reviews. But when I looked at the box office figures, it was like $320,000 to $350,000. Oh, look at that! Oh man.
There was a record company that no longer exists called Light in the Attic, and this is an exclusive coloured variant, limited to 300.
That is going for like 400 quid. Easy.
No way.
Oh, I swear not. I swear down. Because I looked, I thought, I wonder if you can get this thing on vinyl. And I did a bit of research, and they had auctions, and it was going for like 400 quid. And it was that one.
Fucking hell, are you shitting me?
No, I'm not shitting you, mate. You could buy half a preset VHS with 400 quid.
There she is with the scissors in the shower.
What a scene. Oh, what a scene.
There's the front cover.
Oh,
that's got to be one of the greatest video covers of all time, that.
Yeah, that's my favourite. That's my favourite video nasty cover of all time is the Bogeyman.
It's mine. Oh, one of them. There's the kids.
Yeah.
I think is this purple? Yes, it is.
Oh, my God. Oh, what a treasure that is, mate. You know what I mean? Wow. And I bet that sounds amazing on your system, mate.
It does. I can't believe it. It can't be going for that much, surely.
I'm telling you, I swear down, 400 quid is what I was looking at. And I thought,
I've also got an insert in. Oh, look at that. Didn't realise that was on it.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh,
there you go. There's the final scene. There's the cemetery.
Yeah.
And there it is.
That reminds me of The Omen.
Yeah, it does a bit, that, yeah.
Something reminds me of
that cross there.
The bloody Omen right there. Because then that was the final scene of the movie. Willie and his sister are at the grave because you realise that the aunt and uncle have been killed in the barn as well.
Now, you think that one's nice. Look at this.
Absolutely. Wow.
There he is, the scumbag.
Oh, my God. That was PTSD right there. That was the most scariest. See, for me, Nigel, I don't know if you agree, but he was every bit as scary as Michael Myers.
I'll give you a quick flash of this. Woo!
Oh, rock and roll. Would you agree, Nigel? Would you agree that he was every bit as scary as Michael Myers?
Yeah. especially when I was scared of horror films. Yeah, this has got the same insert in as well with the priest on.
Yeah.
This is a different colour. This was like a special edition of it, same label, one-way static. But this one, I think, was green.
Whew.
Like green with like a black puddle. I think the black puddle was supposed to represent the Bogeyman, the ghost.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh that. Oh man. Oh
Gorgeous,
man,
isn't it?
what a treasure that is.
Wait till you see what you get with. There's one more thing you get with it, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
You don't get the cross with it, do you?
No.
Wouldn't that be nice if you did?
This little gimmick. It's the strangest little thing. I want to see if it says it on the sticker. No, it doesn't say it on the sticker. Limited edition. Doesn't say that about being numbered. Oh yeah, includes a bonus CD record. I'm like, what the fuck's that? Okay. And I'm looking for this thing, and I looked in the other gift. I was like, oh, there it is. So all you see is that.
Oh, okay.
It's just a blank CD.
Yeah.
But you don't play it in a CD player. You play it on a record player.
All right. Okay.
So what they've done, when you take this out, that little sponge thing's an adapter. Look, there's a little thing in the middle where it goes on your turntable. And right on the edge there, there's a groove. Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That plays the audio for the trailer.
No, really?
Or the radio spot, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
And I've played it. It does work.
So now you know why it's about 400 quid, because that is some rare stuff right there. That's
I wonder if this one that's worth the money then with that.
Yeah.
But it does say there's a sticker on this. It says, "This is a CD record that must be played on your turntable. Do not insert these into your CD player."
CD player, yeah. Absolutely. You get somebody you probably would, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, you would do. But it's on the bloody cover and sticker. You read what it says. So I'm wondering if there is one going for that money. I wonder if it's this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I remember rightly, that one, the purple one, the 300, I'm sure that was a Zavvi exclusive.
Yes, because it said it was, Zavvi exclusive, but the other one, I think the other one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I think they're both going for stupid money, mate. I think they're both going for ridiculous money.
I need to investigate this, but that is definitely my favourite of the two. I love that one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Which sounds the best? Are they both the same sound quality?
I think they're both must be the same because it's the same track listing, and it's the same company. It's one-way static.
Ah, well, so it's the same recording, won't it be the same? Yeah.
Tim Krog, apparently, the bloke who did the soundtrack. Limited edition colour vinyl pressing of Tim Krog's iconic 1980s synth soundtrack. Comes with insert containing extensive and exclusive liner notes. Includes a bonus CD record to be played on your turntable.
I am so shocked that he has not become a household name in horror because that soundtrack is probably one of the best I've ever heard.
I've only just spotted something on this one that I didn't even know. I've never ever noticed this until now. It's individually numbered, look. From 300 copies, I've got number 99.
Wow. Oof, wow. I tell you.
I've never noticed that.
You're gonna...
I've had them years.
Oh, you're definitely in some money with that one, mate. I'm telling you. Definitely.
You've shocked me. I had no idea because when they were out, they weren't going very well.
I looked at it because I thought the other day when I looked at it, I thought, I wonder if there's a sound, because I had no idea there was a soundtrack. But now knowing that the soundtracks are becoming more popular on vinyl with the different colours and such, I thought I wonder, and I put it, and it come up. It took me to this site, and obviously they're not widely available. But it was like 400 quid. I think I saw one for 80 £80, but it was in America. And I think the postage was another £80. So you're still looking at 200 quid.
I wish I had a spare one for you, mate. I really did.
Oh, but, wow. I
I'm looking
mean,
to see if what
what a
2015 that one come out.
so it's 11 years old, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that would have been about the time when they were releasing all them things. All the other video nasty soundtracks like The Burning and such was being released at the same sort of time. So I think what somebody did, they got the rights to them and they released a mass lot.
I know The Hills of Eyes and The Last House on the Left are also on that label because I've got them as well.
Ah,
I think, do you know what? I think The Burning might be. The Burning is either one way static or Light in the Attic.
yeah,
Now I don't know whether they were joined as well, but that's what The Burning is. But I also do have an original Burning from when the film come out. It's like on the Charisma label, which
oh wow,
which like Genesis were on and Monty Python and stuff.
that's right.
And
Yeah,
have you ever seen the UK quad poster for The Burning?
no,
It's
I might have.
shit.
Is it?
It's just a big white thing with The Burning in big letters, and Alfred.
Yeah.
He's running. It's like a painting of him running. Well,
Oh,
that's exactly what's on the soundtrack cover as well.
I've got a mini poster of that somewhere. I've got a mini poster of that, and I looked at it, and
That's it. That's what's on the soundtrack cover.
do you see Cropsy in the shadow or something on?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's it.
I've got a mini poster of that somewhere. I'll have to try and dig that thing out, but I forgot about that. We always had the crappiest UK quad posters ever. We
Oh, especially early on, like 70s and 80s. Have you seen?
Was terrible. Yeah.
Now, I saw that one first, and I thought that looks terrifying. But when I saw the American one sheet, I was like, "Oh, wait, that blew that one away."
Yeah.
I reckon that's because in America it's in Paramount, and over here it's Warner Brothers, so it was totally different rights. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the Burning, it's not a great poster. There was another one I thought of as well. Halloween. Have you seen the quad for Halloween?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Instead of it being that amazing pumpkin with the knife, it's Annie getting killed in the car.
Yeah, with the hand. Yeah. Yeah.
And like the real tagline is "The night he came home." On ours was the trick was to stay alive.
Yeah, the trick was to stay alive.
Are you shitting me?
Nah. Crap.
Absolute garbage. That poster is worth a lot of money, and I wouldn't wipe my ass with it.
I know. Yeah, it's true. So, this one, Nigel, I think we've talked the death out of this one.
Yes.
We'll not mention the sequel, The Revenge.
Right. I'll say one thing about it.
Yeah.
If you want to see The Revenge of the Bogeyman, it is on YouTube. It's a VHS rip.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you're watching the wrong thing because it starts, the title cards, it looks like a kid's wrote it in pen. And they just come on. Honestly, it looks terrible. And I thought, this can't be right. So I skipped it. I thought, oh, I will watch that one day. I still haven't. However, there's a DVD of it. It says the director's cut. Avoid it like the plague. I thought I was getting the...
Yeah, it was just, yeah.
Have you seen it?
I've got the VHS of it. I've got the VT. It's on VTC, the big gold box. It is up there. I'll show you in a bit when we come off here.
No, have you seen this so-called director's cut?
No.
Right. All it is, there's loads of the original Bogeyman in, but all the new footage that they filmed.
Yeah.
When you see anything that actually is in Revenge of the Bogeyman, it's like when you press play on a video and you press fast forward, it goes past for the 4 lines.
Yeah.
That's all you see. You don't see it. The rest of it is a bloke getting interrogated by the police. It's got nothing to do with it. I'll never watch it again. I've never been so bored in all my life. So I still haven't seen Revenge of the Bogeyman with all that new footage that was in it.
Well, do you know why it came out like that?
What, like that?
Uli Lommel did not want to do a sequel. They were forcing him to do a sequel. This is a sort of FU to the people. So he just put loads of flashbacks to the original. He did it he sabotaged his career by doing it.
Wow.
There you go. How about that?
But yeah, you get the flashbacks in the DVD, but the rest of it is somebody sat like telling the story of what's happened. Yeah. And then he goes, oh, I remember when and you can see it's clearly some of the death scenes from the second one, but it's like on picture search forward fast.
Yeah.
There's no volume.
Shocking.
You can't. There's not a
Shocking
single
film.
scene.
I kid you not. I'll show you in a bit. That copy that I've got of the Revenge of the Bogeyman is brand new. It got released
Wow.
and straight under the counter, followed in the footsteps of that one.
Wow.
Straight into Section 2. I kid you not, mate. It's probably one of the most pristine VHSs that I own. Is Revenge of the Bogeyman. I think it was rented out once, maybe twice, and then I bought it.
Fucking hell.
I kid you not. I'll show you when we come off here now. So, speaking of that, we've been about an hour now, which we've talked this. If you've not seen the Bogeyman, people, please take mine and Nigel's advice.
Yeah.
Get it watched. Remember us as kids watching this thing, because there was nothing else like it at this time. Keep an open mind. It is 1980, but it's still shocking for the 1980.
Yeah.
It's still got a punch. As Nigel has shown, the soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks in a horror movie.
Amazing.
I think it's better than the Burning soundtrack, personally.
I do. I like it better.
It's just got a buzz to it. The whole film, this in general, is one of my favourite video nasties. And Nigel, I couldn't think of a better person to share this with than you. You know what I mean?
Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, and I think exactly the same, because like there's not that many people like who I know are sort of into it type of stuff. But I must admit, I have actually inspired some people who have started like collecting them after watching like some of my videos. I was like, "Are you being serious?" Like,
yeah,
couldn't believe it.
This is like our childhood. These are our memories.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is what sets us apart on YouTube from other people. I've got nothing against people showing and selling and buying things and anything like that. But when people talk about video nasties, and there's a lot of people doing it, Nigel, they're showing the 4Ks and the Blu-rays, but they're not. They didn't live.
They're not talking about the film.
They didn't live that. They didn't live that that era with us. They're younger than us, and they didn't live that era. So they're showing Blu-rays and 4Ks, but they don't know the hysteria that we went through and the crap that we had to face. You know, the raids and all the hysteria, the hypocrisy, and all the you can't watch that because we're going to turn into killers and all that. So to get a fellow video nasty lover, it's gold for me. So I'm inviting you to join me on another few of these things, because I know that you've watched them. So if you'd like to join me on some more of these, I'll be honoured, mate. You
don't even have to ask me. I'm there, mate. Just let me know when, and I'm there.
Absolutely, brother. We're going to rock the shit out of this stuff. You know what I mean? We're going to show. We're going to bring our personal memories, and we're going to show them. We're going to show them the real deal, aren't we? We're going to. You're going to have the soundtracks and the 4Ks. I'll show them the VHS.
And you've got the proper presets, yeah.
That's right, mate. We're going to go right through them. I think, mate. We're going to do this.
Excellent stuff. Sounds good to me.
Right, people. We're going to leave it there, because me and Nigel have probably bored you enough. It's been 3 hours of me and Nigel talking before we even started.
I was going to say, we've been gobshiting 2 hours before this happened.
I know, we were talking. I mean, if we ever did a music video, a music podcast, mate, we'd be people would be thumbs down in us, and we'd be banished because not them two again. Right, everybody, that's gonna do it. Please again subscribe to Nigel. I know you know who he is. He's well loved. He's well loved here. He's a legend. He's rock god. And you know, he's just somebody who I admire a lot. So please subscribe. So I'll leave everything, and please watch The Bogeyman.
Please do.
Yes, because me and Nigel highly recommend this. It was one of our favourites. There's not many films that we can get juicy about like this one.
No.
And this one ticks all the boxes. It's got a bit of everything for everyone.
If you like your slasher films and like early 80s slasher films, you should love this.
Absolutely.
And don't worry, if you've got the 88 films slasher collection, it is uncut. So don't worry about it. There's nothing missing.
That's the one.
It's just a great film.
Thank you very much for watching. We will see you on another one. And I'm sure Nigel will be back again with his stuff. Right, everybody?
Bye, God.
See you all, everybody.